Morning, everyone. I'm Aylin, and if you don't know the person you're sitting next to, introduce yourself. We also have a visitor today. Do you want to introduce yourself and say what you're doing?
Hi there, I'm Brad, yoga teacher training here. This is my last observation class.
So I wanted to remind everyone to take good care of yourselves today. Feel free to back off, down level, rest as needed, while also keeping in mind that we're endeavoring to move as one body. So I have a couple friends who are Buddhist monks, and one of the things that really annoys them is when people idealize them just because they have a deep practice. And they point out that just because you have a deep practice, it doesn't mean that you don't also have deeply human struggles. And that actually the very essence of practice is awakening down to those struggles and learning how to work with them. So the most important part of practice is certainly not the spiritual trappings, right? Which people can get caught up in. It's not about the mala beads, it's not the monk's robes, it's not even esoteric spiritual experiences or transcending difficulty. It's this continual process of awakening down to our complex, messy, painful, shared human realities, studying them, learning from them, and growing from them. So let's undertake that study right now. No idealizing the practice, right? Just awakening down to what's actually here now. Before we can awaken down to anything, we first have to get really present and grounded. So let's do that. Press your sits bones into the earth, and then you find a long spine from the base of the spine through the crown of the head. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Draw your attention inwards. To really arrive here, locate your center. The center of your awareness in yoga is your body. So get in your body. Engage the senses. Notice your posture, your facial expression. Feel them from the inside out. Notice any sounds, any silences that come to you in the air. Get curious about the sensations that are here in your body. What do you feel and where do you feel it? Is there tightness, bracing, expansion, contraction? It's all information. Notice the state of your nervous system. It's continually fluctuating to meet the needs of the moment. Are you hypo-aroused, depleted? Are you hyper-aroused, on edge? Are you in the window of tolerance, calm, connected? Yoga can help us make the nervous system more flexible so we can find our way back into the window of tolerance. What emotions are here? Right? It's not about denying or avoiding anything. It's not about always being perfectly calm and balanced. It's about recognizing what's here. It's about saying yes to what's here so we can work with what's here. Denying what's here is a form of self-abandonment, self-rejection. It's good to acknowledge sometimes it's really hard to sit with what's here. And then we remind ourselves we can return to the physical sensations of the breath to help soothe and ground us. So let's start to notice the breath as it is. Don't rush to change it, just notice it as it is. Is it high in the chest or low in the belly? Is it fast or slow? Shallow or deep? We know if we can lengthen, deepen, slow the breath down, that can help to calm the body-mind. So let's do just that with the hissing breath. Start by exhaling all of your air out through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale and hiss. 2 more at your own timing. One final one. And then bring both hands flat across the heart. We feel the full weight of our hands on the chest. We feel the heart beating on the hands. We hold the full complexity of what's here without condemning any of it. Let's resonate with curiosity. 3 humming bee breaths. Inhale. Two more. One final one. Release your hands down to your knees. Inhale to the sky. Palms meet overhead. Trace the midline. Feel the full weight of the thumbs on the forehead, nose, lips, and heart center. Remaining seated, fold forward towards the floor. Reach your arms out in front of you. Soften your forehead down. As you press your palms into the earth, really commit to awakening down to our complex, messy, shared humanity. Rolling up to sitting, find your way into your tabletop pose. So you're on your hands and your knees here. Spread your fingers wide, groove through the thumb and the forefinger, knees hip width apart. Tuck the toes so you have more stability. And then find some organic movement. Just shifting the hips side to side, forward and back. Not just moving mindlessly, but really landing in your body and noticing how it feels this morning, not expecting it to be like it was yesterday. Returning to center. Cat-cow. As you inhale, draw the lower ribs into the body, back of the heart to the sky. Gaze inside. As you exhale, reach the heart forward and the tail back, broad across the chest. Inhale, draw in deeply. Exhale, grow the heart forward. Soften the elbows a little bit. Shoulder blades together and down. One more time, drawing in. Exhaling, meeting what's directly in front of you. Find a neutral spine. Walk your knees behind your hips. Tuck your toes. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Press the earth away from you here. Feel free to walk it out, bending one knee and the other. Maybe you bend both knees at the same time. Keep reaching the hips to the back wall. Keep spinning the biceps towards the ears and triceps towards the earth. Really feel your inhale. Really feel your exhale. Come onto the balls of the feet. Puff and round forward. High plank. Gaze beyond the edge of your mat. If you want more support, drop to the knees. Lower halfway down and pause. It's not about planning escape routes, but just feeling what's here. and then letting it pass on through. Point the toes, hands parallel to the chest. Inhale, we rise together in cobra. Elbows are bent. Exhale, completely release. Reach your arms out in front of you, forehead to the floor. We surrender here, which is about giving in to what's actually here. Go ahead and come up into Sphinx. Stack your elbows underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide here. Let's pulse. As you inhale, draw the lower ribs into the body. Exhaling and opening. Drawing in. And open without hyperextending the ribs. One more time, drawing in. And opening. Exhale, forehead to the floor, hands parallel to the chest. Press back to child's pose. Big toes together. Ankles slightly apart. As you inhale, feel your ribs draw apart. As you exhale, feel the ribs draw together. Press up and back, downward facing dog. When you inhale, know that you're inhaling. When you exhale, know that you're exhaling. Step your big toes together here. Reach the right leg to the sky. Draw your knee into your nose. Step on through, low lunge. Heart forward, gaze forward. Draw that right hip crease to the back. I'll soften the brow, the jaw, the mouth. Let's drop the back knee. Pull back to modified half splits. You can always bring blocks underneath your hands. You're flexing that right foot. If you feel tight through the hamstring, you can bend the knee. And then let's pulse forward, modified low lunge. Open the heart and the gaze. And then we pull back. Ardha Hanumanasana, maybe you sink the forehead towards the shin. 2 more times, pulsing forward. And then drawing back. One final time. Drawing back. We press forward a final time. Toe heel that right foot to the right side of your mat. Modified runner's lunge. Both hands are inside the right foot. You can always bring your hands on blocks. You're welcome to stay right here, or you can drop down onto forearms. Maybe you flip your palms to the sky, just signaling your openness here to holding all the messy, complicated parts of your experience instead of trying to outrun them. Come back up onto your hands. Toe heel your right foot back to the midline. Right leg goes back, downward facing dog. Really feel your inhale. Really feel your exhale. Come onto the balls of your feet, puffing around forward, high plank. If you'd like more support, you can drop to the knees. Let's lower halfway and pause. Elbows hug the side bodies. It's okay if it's hard. Everything eventually becomes something else. And release. Point the toes, hands parallel to the chest. Inhale, we rise together in cobra. Keep the hips on the earth, elbows are bent. Exhale, completely release. Reach your arms out in front of you, forehead to the floor. Just surrendering here to the full catastrophe. Sphinx pose. Stack the elbows underneath the shoulders. Forearms are parallel. Spread those fingers wide. Rib integration. Draw the lower ribs in. Gaze inside. And then bring the heart and the gaze forward without hyperextending the ribs. 2 more times. Drawing in. And opening. One final time. And open. Forehead to the floor, hands parallel to the chest. Let's press back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, forehead to the floor. We join the mind to the body, right? And this is where we find a deeper knowing, right? There's so much knowledge in our somatic experience. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Find the top of your inhale and the bottom of your exhale. Step your big toes together, reach your left leg to the sky. Draw your knee into the nose, step on through, low lunge. Heart forward, gaze forward. Draw the left hip crease to the back wall. Soften the brow, the jaw, your judgment. Drop the back knee. Pull back, modified half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Keep those hands on blocks if you like. And then we pulse forward, modified low lunge, open the heart at the gaze, and drawing back. You sink the forehead towards the shin, and pulse forward. And one more. And forward. Let's toe heel your left foot to the left side of your mat here. For a modified runner's lunge, both hands inside that left foot, the ankle slightly forward of the knee. If you would like to go deeper, you can drop down onto the forearms, flipping your palms to the sky. We practice just saying yes to whatever we find here. Right? Yes doesn't mean, wow, I really love this when it's hard. It means I recognize what's here and I'm willing to work with it. Come back up onto your hands. Keep that left foot where it is. Let's step our right foot forward here and come into Malasana, a deep squat. Heels as wide as the mat. You're welcome to sit on a block if you like. If you want to come into a modified horse's position, you can. Really press the elbows into the legs. And then bring the hands flat across the heart. Try not to contract back. You're reaching that heart forward. Close the eyes. We want to practice really holding and seeing whatever is here, right? If your woundedness remains hidden, it can't be healed. Let's go ahead and bow forward. Modified standing forward fold. Feet are hip width apart or even wider. You're welcome to bend your knees here if you like. Notice if you're holding tension in through the head or the neck. Gently nod the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Maybe you sway side to side here. If you'd like to deepen this posture, go ahead and hold on to the big toe with peace fingers. You can always bend the knees here. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, pull it deeper. Deeply bend the elbows. You're drawing the chin in towards the chest, so you're rounding in here. Inhale up, half lift. Bring your hands to your waist. Inhale all the way up. Toe heel your feet together here for mountain. Big toes together, ankles slightly apart. Spin your palms forward. Feel the strength of your legs. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, open the arms halfway, cactus arms. As you inhale, draw the elbows towards each other, gaze inside. As you exhale, reach the elbows to the back while don't hyperextend the ribs. And again, drawing in. And then we open with a firm core. One more time. And opening. Reach all the way into the sky. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Feel the points of contact. Forehead, nose, lips, heart center. Deep forward fold all the way to the earth. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend your knees. Send the left leg back, low lunge. gaze forward. Reach your arms overhead. Crescent lunge. So how do you find your stability here? Feel the inner thighs hugging towards the midline. You knit the lower ribs down. Rising sun, fingertips sweep down to the earth or onto blocks. Let's shift all our weight into our right foot, kickstand the left toe. If you like, standing splits, left leg to the sky. We're pulling the earth towards us with our hands. As you exhale, bend the standing leg, knee behind the calf. As you inhale, reach. Exhale and melt. Inhale and reach. One more. And lengthen. We meet in a low lunge. Grounds through the back heel. Warrior two. Left arm up, over, and around. Arms reach equally away from the center of the body here. Gaze is over that front hand. Draw the back arm out to the side and slowly forward. So we draw forth all the elements of our consciousness. Right into this moment. Pull them through the heart center. And release. Lengthen the front leg. Reach that right arm to the sky. Triangle. Two straight legs. Reaching long into the horizon. And then anchoring down, planting that right hand on a block, a shin, or the earth. You're externally rotating the right leg, internally rotating the back leg. Right now, the fingertips are pointing to the sky. Good, you got it. Gaze to the top hand or down towards the foot. And then we draw the top arm overhead to the front of the room. And we pull ourselves up and back into triangle. Two straight legs. Gaze to the top hand or the back foot. Warrior two. Extended side angle forearm to the thigh. Sweep your top arm overhead. Gaze to the top hand or down towards the foot. You're drawing that right elbow towards the back wall. Shoulder blades together on the back. Warrior two. Parallel the front foot, fingertips to the sky for star. Palms meet overhead, trace the midline. To the heart center, turn the legs out from the hips for horse. Draw the belly up and in, descend the tail. Bring the hands flat across the heart. Close the eyes, draw the attention inwards. We locate our center. Dropping into the body, not spinning away in thought. Just trusting in your ability to be intimate with what's right here, right now. You can do this. Release the hands down to the thighs. 3 shoulder shrugs with a pulse. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more. And down. 1 more. And down. Warrior two to the back wall. Left leg forward. Spin your back arm up, over, and down. Low lunge. Stand the ball of the back foot. You can bring blocks underneath your hands. Inhale, lengthen the front leg. Drop the forehead towards the shin. Exhale, low lunge. 2 more. Inhaling, finding length. Exhale and soften. 1 more. And soften. Plant your hands, left leg goes back, downward facing dog. Just this inhale, just this exhale. Take your connecting vinyasa, high plank. Lower to the earth in the way that you like. Point the toes, hands parallel to the chest. Inhale, we rise together in cobra. Elbows are bent. Exhale, release. You have a choice here. You can press back to child's pose. You can bend your knees half plank or tuck your toes full plank. And then let's see how slowly we can press back to down dog. Don't just slam it back. right? It's about being present for all the points in between. Just this inhale, just this exhale. Gaze forward, top of the mat, standing forward fold. Scoop and reach to the top of the mountain. Exhale, 2 straight arms down to your sides. Inhaling and reaching. Exhale, open the arms halfway, cactus arms. Let's pulse in, draw the elbows together, gaze inside. And then reach the elbows towards the back wall without hyperextending the ribs. 2 more times, drawing in. And opening. One final one. And open. Reach all the way into the sky. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Feel the full weight of the thumbs on the forehead, nose, lips, heart center. Are you in your body? Deep forward fold. Dive in completely. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend the knees. Send that right leg back. Low lunge. Gaze forward. Reach your arms overhead. Crescent lunge. Now really pay attention. How do you find your stability here? What's going on with the ribs? Draw the lower ribs into the body. Hug the inner thighs towards each other here. Show up fully, don't shut down. Rising sun, fingertips sweep down to the earth or onto blocks. Shift all your weight into that left foot, kickstand the right toes. Maybe you float the back leg into the sky. You're pulling the earth towards you with your hands. As you exhale, bend the standing leg, knee behind the calf. Inhale and lengthen. 2 more times. Exhale out. Inhaling, reaching. 1 more. And reach. Low lunge. Ground through the back heel. Warrior 2. Right arm up, over, and around. Stacking the head over the heart and the heart over the hips. Gaze over that front hand. How slowly can you draw the back arm forward? Yeah, staying with yourself the whole way. That's the practice, no matter what happens. Pull it through the heart center, feeling what's here precisely. And then we let it be, we let it go. Lengthen the front leg, reach that left arm to the sky, and then you find your way into triangle. Equal length across right and left side body. Planting that left hand onto your shin, a block or the earth. That right palm shines forward. Reach your top arm overhead. Pull up and back, reverse triangle, 2 straight legs. Gaze to the top hand or to the back foot. Warrior 2. Extended side angle form to the thigh. Sweep your top arm overhead. Drawing that left glute underneath you. Gaze to the top hand or down towards the foot. Warrior 2. Parallel the front foot, fingertips to the sky for star. Palms meet overhead. Trace the midline to the heart center. Turn the legs out from the hips for horse. Draw the belly up and in. Descend the tail. Bring the hands flat across the heart. Close the eyes. Draw the attention inwards. Our task is to keep coming back to ourselves moment by moment. Noticing what's here so we can take care of what's here. We notice what's here and we ask ourselves, how can I be with this? How can I be with this? Release your hands down to the thighs, 3 shoulder shrugs with a pulse. Inhale up. Exhaling down. 2 more. And down. 1 more. And down. Warrior 2 to the front of your mat, right leg forward. Spin your back arm up, over, and down, low lunge. Stay on the ball of the back foot. You can put blocks underneath your hands if you like. Pyramid lunge. Inhale, lengthen the front leg. Drop the forehead towards the shin. Exhale, low lunge. Inhaling and lengthening. Exhale and deepen. 1 more. And deepen. Plant your hands down. Right leg goes back. Downward facing dog. Let your breath ground you. Your breath can ground you. Take your connecting vinyasa high plank. You'll lower down, do 1 cobra. We'll meet back in down dog. Remember, it's not about racing the postures. It's about being fully with yourself. In each moment, in each movement. Just breathing in, just breathing out. Gaze forward, top of the mat, standing forward fold. Scoop and reach to the top of your mountain. Exhale, 2 straight arms down to your sides. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Let's pulse, drawing in, you know how this goes, and then expand without hyperextending the ribs. 2 more times, drawing in, opening with strength. 1 more time. And open. Reach all the way to the sky. Exhale, sink deep. Utkatasana, weighted through the heels, toes light. Gaze forward. Maybe bring the hands in front of the heart and sink 2 inches deeper. We sit squarely in what's here, and we remind ourselves if we're always fleeing the wounded places, we're cheating ourselves of the opportunity to grow. Inhale to the sky. Palms meet overhead, trace the midline. Feet forward, fold all the way to the earth. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend your knees, send the left leg back, low lunge. And then we ground through the back heel. Toe heel the right foot slightly to the right. Draw your hands to your hips for warrior 1. So right thumb draws the right hip crease back. Left hip bone reaches forward. Recommit to the front knee. You might need to shorten your stance here. Don't roll over your back arch. Reach your arms overhead. Right, the task is to face what's directly in front of us. This is how we make suffering work for us. We let it into our practice and learn from it. Reach your arms forward, out and around. Clasp your hands behind your back. Open your heart to the sky. Bow forward. Humble warrior. You can rest the torso on the thigh, or you can tuck the right shoulder inside the right knee. Keep drawing that right hip crease to the back wall. Inhale up with a flat back. Reach your arms overhead. Warrior 2. It's all a part of the dance. Feel the transitions as you're in them, not after the fact. Let's breathe audibly together 3 times. Inhale, bridge the nose. Exhale, deep in the belly. Breathe in and out. 1 more. Lengthen the front leg. We reach that right arm to the sky and we sway our way into triangle. 2 straight legs. Anchoring down, right hand on a block, a shin, or the earth. Keep reaching that left arm straight to the sky. Draw the top arm overhead. Don't decide what you can or can't tolerate ahead of time. Draw the bottom arm up to frame the face. Don't abandon yourself here. Keep breathing. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, reverse triangle. 2 straight legs reaching to the back wall. Gaze to the top hand or the back foot. Warrior 2. Let's pulse here. As you inhale, lengthen the front leg, hands meet in front of the heart. Exhale, expand. Continue to pulse, but find your own arm variation, whatever is calling to you. We have to keep reminding ourselves that practice is not about outrunning anything, right? It's about learning how to move with whatever is surfacing in this changing moment. We meet in Warrior 2. Parallel the front foot fingertips to the sky. Warrior 2 to the back wall. Left leg forward. Spin the back arm up, over and down, low lunge. This time the left leg goes straight back, downward facing dog. Let your breath comfort you. Your breath can comfort you. Take your connecting vinyasa. We'll meet back in down dog. And if what you most need in this moment is to rest, then you rest. Practice has to be responsive. Just breathing in, just breathing out. Gaze forward, top of the mat, standing forward fold. Scoop and reach to the top of the mountain. Exhale, 2 straight arms down to your sides. Inhale and reach, feel the air as you move through it. Exhale, open the arms halfway, cactus arms. You know how this goes. Draw the elbows together, gaze inside, and then you open with a firm core. 2 more times, drawing in and opening. 1 more time. And opening. Reach all the way into the sky. Exhale, Sankti Utkatasana. Wade through the heels, toes light, gaze forward. Right? Practice is about sinking deep into the fires of our experience. It's not about transcending anything, but transforming everything. Inhale to the sky. Palms meet overhead. Trace the midline. Can you feel the points of contact? Deep forward fold, letting go. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend the knees, send the right leg back, low lunge. Ground through the back heel, maybe you toe heel the left foot slightly to the left. Draw your hands up to your hips for Warrior 1. Left thumb draws that left hip crease back, right hip bone reaches forward, recommit to the front knee. Reach your arms overhead. So when we can face the stickiest, most humiliating moments, right, those are the ones that generate the greatest experiences of awakening. Reach your arms forward, out and around. Clasp your hands behind the back. Open your heart to the sky. Humble warrior, bowing forward. Release the torso on the thigh or tuck the left shoulder inside the left knee. Keep drawing that left hip crease to the back wall. Inhaling up. Reach your arms overhead. Warrior 2. Find your posture freshly here. Let's breathe together in solidarity. Inhale, bridge of the nose. Exhale, deepen the belly. Breathe in and out. 1 more time. Lengthen the front leg, reach that left arm to the sky. 2 straight legs, triangle. Tumbling down into your triangle. Are you externally rotating the front leg, internally rotating the back leg? Draw the top arm overhead. Draw the bottom arm up to frame the face. How do you show up for yourself in body and in mind? Keep breathing. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, reverse triangle, 2 straight legs, reaching to the back wall. Warrior 2. Let's pulse here. As you inhale, lengthen the front leg, hands meet in front of the heart. Exhale, expand. Continue to pulse here, taking whatever arm variation you like. We remind ourselves it's not about fleeing the shadowy places inside, right? When we do that, darkness only festers and causes more problems. One more pulsation. We meet in warrior 2. Parallel the front foot fingertips to the sky for star. Warrior 2 to the front of your mat, right leg forward. Spin the back arm up, over, and down. Low lunge, the right leg goes straight back. Downward facing dog. Let your breath comfort you. Your breath can comfort you. Take your connecting vinyasa. We meet back in down dog when you're ready. Just breathing in, just breathing out. Let's go ahead and drop to our knees and sit on the heels for a moment. We'll do one last really active posture before we start to cool down. We are doing this on Sunday, so some of you will recognize it. We're going to make our way towards an L handstand. We've been working on some of the elements, strong hands, drawing the lower ribs into the body. We're hugging the inner thighs towards each other. We're energizing the back foot. I'll show you what it looks like first and then we'll play. So we come into our downward facing dog. We walk as far forward as we can, gazing beyond the edge of our mat. Back, left foot back. Bring it towards the sky. Come onto the ball of the right foot and then a tiny little hop. Just that much. So we're not kicking all the way up, we're just lifting up. And if you feel like here is enough for you today, that's fine. Maybe it's here or here. We just work exactly where we are. All right, let's play. Downward facing dog. Strong hands, gaze forward. Walk as far forward as you can. And then bring the left foot back. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Don't even bend that knee. On the ball of the right foot, and then you're just pressing up. Tiny little hop, not big hop at all. Is your gaze beyond the edge of your mat? Yeah, nice. So a lot of control. Is your back leg lengthened? Is your back foot energized? Press through the ball of the foot, flex your toes towards you. Take another hop or two, and then let's come to meet at the top of our mat, and we bring our hands across the heart. Close the eyes, draw the attention inwards. Right, we meet ourselves exactly where we are. It doesn't really matter so much whether we're feeling frustrated or exhilarated. What matters is how we hold what's here. First side is over and done, let it go. Second side, no expectations. Let's meet back in our downward facing dog. Find all the elements, strong hands, gaze forward. Walk as far forward as you can. Bring that right foot back. Come on to the ball of the left foot. And then just slight little hop, lifting up. Trying to keep both legs straight. Yeah, really nice. Make sure the entire palm of the hand is on the earth. Yeah. Yeah, nice job. And then when you feel like you've had enough, let's meet at the top of our mat again. Hands across the heart. Close the eyes, drawing the attention inwards. This is the practice, meeting what's here, right? It's not about the party tricks. It's about staying right with ourselves moment by moment. More curiosity, less condemnation. We release the hands down. Let's come to sit at the top of our mat. Reach your legs out in front of you. Reach your arms out in front of you. Make sure you're far enough forward on the mat that you'll still be on your mat comfortably when you lower down. And then let's slowly lower down, knowing that this builds core strength, as well as the ability just to stay with what's pleasant, unpleasant, neutral. Don't hold your breath, don't tense the jaw, keep breathing through comfort and discomfort, holding them both equally. Once you're on the earth, reach your arms overhead, stretch yourself long, deeply flex the feet, draw the toes in towards the head. And then draw the knees into the chest, hold on to the shins. Draw the forehead into the knees, feel every muscle engage. As you exhale, release. Reach that left leg long, keep hugging the right knee into the chest, and then across the body to the left. Final reclining spiral. You can walk that left shoulder blade out, turn to look right. If you want a deeper variation, you can bend the bottom leg, catch hold of that left foot with the right hand, and then press the shoulder back to the earth again. Just feel the movement of your breath here. And release. Return to your back, reach that right leg long. Let's draw the left knee in towards the chest. And then across the body to the right. Walk the right shoulder blade out, turn to look left. Maybe bend the bottom leg, catch hold of the foot, and press that left shoulder back to the earth. Gaze down the nose to help calm the nervous system. Return to your back. Take whatever other final posture you still need. And then find your way into your final relaxation pose. Maybe it's a traditional Shavasana on your back, arms and legs extended. Maybe you bring a hand to the heart, a hand to the belly for more grounding. If you prefer to end in a seated meditation pose or child's pose, feel free to do so. This is our most challenging posture, right? Because now we're not contorting our bodies in any way. Now we just have the breath to follow. We're awakening down to what's here moment by moment, breath by breath. Swami Rudrananda reminds us that practice is about awakening down to the raw reality of our lives. He says, I want to acknowledge my own imperfection. I want to understand that that is part of the endlessness of my growth. It's absolutely useless at this stage in your life, with all of the shit piled up in your closet, to walk around and try to kid yourself about your perfection. It's out of the raw material you break down that you grow and transform. Bring some gentle movement back into your fingers and toes. Rock your head side to side. Reach your arms overhead and stretch yourself long. Roll over onto your right side and draw your knees into your chest. As you move back out into the world, remind yourself that it's only in working with all the messy, imperfect, conflictual parts of yourself that you can break through into new ways of being. When you're ready, make your way up to sitting. Let's bring our hands together in front of the heart and the mind. Thumbs come to third eye center. Joined by the breath, thumbs come to the lips and out into the world through mindful action. Reach up, out and down. Palms rejoin. Namaste.